They said, bruh, let me wear your shirt. It's like wearing your midriff. I said, shut up. I caught slander for that for a month.
Bro, they don't know what we've been through. They don't know what we had to overcome to get here. Salute to you.
Thanks, man.
Oh, man.
All right, man. Well, keep up the great work. We'll keep looking for your Super Bowl stuff, post game, and all that good stuff, man.
Definitely, man. I gotta talk to CBS. I want you guys to hear that chat with Amy Trask and London Fletcher and Kyle Long. Y'all would love it.
Yeah, I could imagine. That sounds dope.
Get that up, and I'll send it to y'all. All right? Y'all take care.
All right, man. Thank
Amy,
you.
you said hi.
And hi.
All right.
Peace, brother.
Man, hell of a show we got tonight.
Shout out to Phil. I have to finally get it out, bro. I can't even see the picture like we really look alike.
You meet your long lost half brother.
I'm gonna talk to my mom like, hey, what's good?
She's gonna be like, yeah, there was this one time in the Maryland.
I know my dad's from Chicago, like the South Side, but like, were you ever in the DMV? I know you like went to the Bahamas back in the day, but like, like we got family I don't know about. And
man. So for those of you who've been listening to the show regularly, or at least sporadically for a long time, there's a couple of jokes that we have here. One of them is we ask people from Chicago or New York which pizza's better.
We forgot to ask about Philly cheesesteak, but
we forgot to ask about the Philly cheesesteak. But yeah, usually when we have somebody on Philly, we ask them where the best cheesesteak is.
They say Geno's, we go okay.
And then
Chicago, Harold's Chicken.
And then with someone from Maryland or DC, we usually ask them, like, do you refer to it as the DMV? Because before we've had guests on, Malik Obi say only people from the outside call it the DMV. People actually from there, living there, don't refer to it as that.
Ever.
So,
and Wale
that's a little backstory.
And Wale calls it the DMV. Other people call it the DMV. My homegirl, shout out to Daisy. She's the voice of Suri in the Black Panther cartoon on Disney that you be watching. Salute to her. She calls it the DMV. So it's just interesting when you talk to different people and you find out you from PG County, which, by the way, PG County really is one of the greatest places for like football, basketball. I would say arguably California has the greatest state in terms of basketball, and it's not even close. But other people might argue differently. But I'm just gonna say, when like 10 of 15 of the best players in the NBA are all born in LA, it's hard to not say that LA is like a factory for basketball. Because like cats who would be third string in California, if we came up with a team of top ballers in LA, they'd be starters in other states and it wouldn't even be close. And then also people like to trash California football, and I'm like,
oh, and the other thing we have is people from Texas. We ask them about Whataburger.
Whataburger. He said Whataburger. You hate it though. You personally hate Whataburger.
All right, so with that, we got a few more minutes before our next guest comes on, so let's go through a take or tangent real quick. If you can find the drop, Kenny.
Shit.
Or just scroll through your phone aimlessly. That's cool.
I mean, you could have, just gave me a heads up. You said, we're doing
Did you read the rundown, like you always tell me?
You son of a bitch. Did you read the rundown? You know what? You trying to take me? Is that where we're going? We're going to Fancourt now?
No, you should have dropped that. Watch out. Wrong one. Take your tangent, fool.
I know. I just feel like playing this.
English, motherfucker, do you speak it?
I have to play that once an episode.
All right, man. I'm over it.
I'm just gonna do it.
I'm just gonna do it without it.
Damn, I can't see shit.
Right there. Just play touchdown or turnover. It's fine. We'll do touchdown or turnover.
It's weird. Like, it's close. Like, the screen is close, but it's far.
It's pixelated, and we got shitty eyes.
Yeah.
And bad kidneys.
Not bad kidneys, but
we both got bad kidneys. Let's just own it. You're owning the Phil. You're owning the Phil and the Sean Kingston.
I don't have bad kidneys.
The next thing is the bad kidneys.
Bro, I don't have bad kidneys. Digestive system? That's a whole different story.
Says your swollen ankles.
No, I'm tall. I don't have bad kidneys, first off.
Take them socks off, bro.
Actually,
you got that purple ankle, huh?
I don't have a purple ankle. Fuck you. I'll take my sock off after the show and show you, bro. Like, my feet are fine. I don't have the diabetic feet, you asshole. Now, because I broke both my ankles at different points in my life.
All right, Eric said we're getting old, so we need to move on.
Eric called us old?
He said we're getting old. I thought he meant content-wise. I guess he means just age-wise. Okay.
When have we ever been old for content? That's offensive.
So Tedy Bruschi this week said...
Did you say Tedy Bruschi? It kind of sounded like you said...
Tedy Bruschi.
Tedy Bruschi.
Tedy Bruschi said Matthew Stafford isn't tough enough to be a Patriot, and that's why he didn't want to play. He didn't want to be traded to them. Is that a touchdown or a turnover? Tedy Bruschi calling out Matt Stafford.
Okay, I think Tedy Bruschi joined his alma mater, the Arizona Wildcats staff, in some role. Jed Fish is the head coach there. And
wait, Jeff Fisher's the head coach at Arizona?
Jed Fish, not Jeff Fisher.
Oh, I was like, what?
No, totally different.
Okay.
Different. He doesn't need help singing that program. They haven't been good. I really thought Kevlin Sumlin was going to work in Arizona. Boy, was I wrong.
Me too.
Yeah. So I just am tired of hearing Tedy Bruschi talk out about stuff. Like, shout out to.
I'm just over all Patriots in the media.
I'm over backup Patriots who were never really all that great of players. They wouldn't have been good anywhere else.
Why don't you just say you're over Nikovic? Because I'm pretty sure that's who you're talking about.
I'm definitely over Rob Nikovic. I'm over the Patriots player who was a white dude who didn't make it on any other team, but he carved out a role for the Patriots. Like, bro, I'm over you guys. Like, okay, you had a stroke and you came back. Like, I respect that. But like, you're not a Hall of Fame player. You were barely good. Like, for NFL standards. Like, and you were a snitch. You were the team snitch. Like, multiple players on the team called you a snitch. And it was proven that you were a snitch. Former Giants running back who also played on the Patriots. I forget his name. I think he went to Cal. But yeah, you're a team snitch. And it's like, who are you to say he's tough enough? You couldn't have gotten a contract anywhere else and been a star, Tedy Bruschi. At least Matthew Stafford earned it the hard way for 11 years. And shout out to Mark Bland, who said that Stafford threw Calvin Johnson into retirement, which is partially true.
All right.
Shout out to Nick Hamilton, too, because, wow. That Twitter thread, it was like, he's like, my bad. He's like, oh, no, not 3 playoff appearances. My bad. 2 playoff appearances. I was like, damn, you're right.
Shout out to Nick Hamilton. He's been doing some good work on Media Week, too.
Killing it for the Super Bowl.
Pretty soon we're all gonna make it, man. It's pretty cool to see. Happy for Nick. Next up, man, Roger Goodell said Colin Kaepernick should be recognized and appreciated. Touchdown or turnover?
First, I'm gonna address what
this is like.
What Eric said.
This is like when you go back and you're like, okay, we never really dated, but like
you were a great guy, and I should have picked you.
Yeah, and it's like,
but I have a baby by like your former best friend.
Yeah, like fuck off.
This like I was gonna make a Sundial reference, but like that's just too easy.
Wow, Kenny's leveling up out here.
Like that's like literally, and you know the exact Sundial reference I can make, but that's too easy. Because even then, back then, they would have said, "Wait, the NFL did what to Kaepernick?" We'd have all collectively gotten on the same page and said, "Wait, they did what?" Like you're enemies with somebody, and then somebody does something so stupid, you and your enemy just stop and look at the other person like, "Oh, we hate you now collectively." Like we're bonding over our hatred of you now. So. You're telling me you blackballed a man or whiteballed him, got him banned out the league. He had to sue you, and honestly, I wish he would have took the whole thing to the end. But people's money is money. I guess sometimes people have a price, whatever. We'll never know because he didn't take it all the way to the end, and now that information is lost. But you do all that to him, you ruin him. You have people in the media go on pretty much a jihad against the dude. Stephen A. Smith talks about Colin Kaepernick like he spit in his mother's mouth, but was real quiet and real kind of soft-spoken about the Chad Wheeler situation. But that's a whole other deal. And Stephen A. Smith, that's a whole other situation. Again, I would never go up to a room full of black students at HBCU and tell them that racism doesn't exist anymore. But hey, that's just me. But I'm going to point out a couple more hypocrites in the next couple minutes. But that's such bullshit. At least baseball doesn't acknowledge how bad they fucked over Kurt Flood. At least they just say, yeah, years ago, they fucked him over, blackballed him, died broke, his family sued, all this. They don't even mention Kurt Flood's name in baseball. And every time somebody gets like a $25 billion fucking contract in baseball, guess what? Kurt Flood is the reason why that happened, because he forced free agency. A black man. By the way, Black History News. There you go. Go Google Kurt Flood. And you're going to sit up here and tell me the NFL, you're going to say he should be, what was the words? Appreciated?
Yeah.
And applauded?
Like that. Yeah.
Motherfucker.
You gonna put a statue on there?
Toxic, bro. That's
you gonna put a statue for him?
Yeah, put up a statue of him kneeling in front of the Niner Stadium. That's
nah. Put that shit in front of the NFL fucking theme park that's gonna be next to SoFi. Put a Colin Kaepernick statue, and then we're good, bro.
Like, honestly, the only way this could be any worse,
with an Al Davis statue right next to it too. Fuck it, while we're at it.
Yeah. where the Clippers were going to be in Inglewood, just put an Al Davis statue there. But that's just like, that's literally like Rihanna coming out years later, speaking on Chris Brown, and then they drop an album together.
I think they did do that. I think they dropped a couple songs.
Yeah, but that's different. But it's like, think about every possible like scenario where somebody got fucked over. It blows my mind. Hello, caller. What is your name and where are you calling from?
Yo, what's up, man? It's Mike Kettle PG.
Oh, shit, I'm about to hang up.
Chiefs Kingdom.
Chief Keefs?
California.
Chiefs Kingdom, baby.
California.
Hey, I give a shout out to Chiefs LA. It's a big fan group out here. That we have our own bar there in Century City.
We're still waiting on the invite.
Chiefs, man, and just the fans are just great, man. But what's up, guy? I love the Kaepernick talk. That's really dope. He does need a statue in front of the NFL offices.
I like how you texted me waiting for Kenny's tangent to end, but you know better than to wait for that.
Yeah, I'm glad you just called me.
I don't know why. You know better than that. Come on.
I was about to snap. Reading, I was like, did Goodell say that shit? Did he say that shit during Black History Month? I'm offended.
Hey, it went. Pete, it went from a tangent to a rant, so I was like, I gotta call in. Man.
It was a filibuster. It was bubbling on a filibuster. I'm glad you stopped me because I'm just like, wait, they didn't just say. I turned into Booker T. They didn't just tell me he didn't just say that.
All right, Michaelis. So since you're the only Chiefs fan on the network we acknowledge, because the other one has been ducking us for 2 years,
ducking us harder than Canelo Alvarez and Charlo and everybody else in the division.
How do you feel? Super Bowl, back to back, against the GOAT. How are you feeling going into Sunday?
So I'm feeling great, period, because being a Chiefs fan, I've been a Chiefs fan since, Coach Marty, who's in the hospice now, man.
Prayers up for him.
Yep.
All time.
When it was Montana, Marcus Allen, Derek Thomas, Neil Smith, James Hasty, Dale Carter, all those guys. So I went through everything, like to the Chiefs being really good, but never getting that far, to them being 4-12, and to see them, and then at one point me believing that Matt Castle or Brody Croyle was going to be a good quarterback for the team long term. So I've been through it, man. So I'm just excited the fact the Chiefs have another Super Bowl back to back with this team, and we're going against the GOAT. But now I'm feeling really confident with this game.
Who are you more confident in? Andy Reid, Patrick Mahomes, that offense, or the game beating Kendrick Lamar in a rap battle?
I don't know why you always come back to this.
I might have to go with Game. No, I'm joking. Man, the Chiefs.
I trust YG more than I trust Game.
Get out of here. You sick. You are a sick person if you ever think that. Just know that Game can out-rap E40, and I'm going to leave it at that. But
he can't out-rap E40.